Hey everybody, Pastor Frank DeLeo, Trinity Point Church, and the author of the new book, CPR for the Heart, A Spiritual Journey from Death to Life, due out February of 2026. I have a question today. How do you change a heart? How do you bring back someone who has walked away or hates to bring it back to loving again? We need to speak about those things. And there are 6 different signs we've been talking about over the last several weeks that bring about the hardness of the heart. And I believe they have an integral part in resuscitating the heart as well. What are they? Suffering, psychological, cultural, spiritual, corruption, and perception. You see, all 6 of these stop the heart from loving someone or loving God. However, there can be resuscitation, there can be a softening, there can be a returning to love again, if we just know how. The formula is CPR, revival. How? Communicate, prioritize, and revive. Those things can bring about resuscitation. Suddenly, the once that the heart was hardened towards someone or God is now pumping again and seeing life in a different way. All of a sudden, all things are new again. It's coming to the full knowledge that while we may have rejected someone, rejected God in this case, stopped loving him, God has never stopped loving us. So what are these key elements that bring about this resuscitation, that bring about this reviving of the heart, the CPR for the heart? I believe at first it starts with recognition that the hurts and experiences oftentimes come from within us, not from outside, but from within us, things we've done to ourselves or others. Sometimes blaming others as we feel is the way out, and seeing God as that problem is the ultimate culprit. That brings about the hardness of God, but it does not change our circumstances. So what's the solution? First, I believe recognizing we have a problem, recognizing there's a separation from God and what's caused that separation. Secondly, asking for help from God first, asking to show us. Secondly, from those around us who can speak into our situation, who see a different perspective, and listening audibly to hear what's being said. Third, acknowledge the issues which often stem from past experiences, betrayals, and unmet expectations, which sometimes are most difficult. Then seek new perspectives. Find new ways to have joy. Find new ways to see God. Look in others to see how God's helping them to soften our heart, and ask for forgiveness. Read Scripture. Focus on Jesus, the way he lived, his example of grace and mercy and love, and then self-reflection. So important. When we reflect on our own circumstances and letting go of the past, how different things become. Here's another thing. Try to see that being broken isn't the end of the world. It's hard, but maybe sometimes our brokenness bring about our transformation. Lastly, take action. Even small steps are important. Start by praying, asking God into your circumstance, asking others to help you pray. Talk about your problems. Change how your circumstance around you. Step out of your situation to see things differently and bring about that transformation. Hey, you want to learn more? CPR for the Heart, A Spiritual Journey from Death to Life, can be a benefit and help find solutions to all those problems, particularly when it comes to the hardness of heart toward God. It's out on February of 26. Keep watching for more information.